Hey guys, I'm Dan and welcome to a brand new video, and today I'm super excited to be showing you the entire collection of Takara Tomy's prehistoric animals and dinosaurs collection. So basically today we will be taking a look at this prehistoric island adventure playset and all the figures. So let's get started. So now let's unbox this prehistoric island adventure playset. Okay guys, I finished assembling this prehistoric island adventure playset and this is looking really fantastic, and it's now time for us to unbox the dinosaur and prehistoric animal figurines. So guys, I've finished unboxing every single dinosaur and prehistoric animals from the box, and right now it's time for us to place them into their respective areas. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so let's place our very first figure, and this one over here is an Ankylosaurus, and this is an exclusive figure that comes along with this prehistoric island adventure playset. Okay, so let me just place this in its enclosure over here. There's an Ankylosaurus over here which you guys can't really see, but later on we will have a close look at this dinosaur island playset. Okay, next, T-Rex. Where can I place this T-Rex? There are a couple of T-Rex over here, so I'm just gonna place this. Hopefully this guy can stand. Okay, woolly mammoth. Okay, we have a woolly mammoth over here, which I'm gonna place it right here. Okay, and the baby woolly mammoth as well. We have a Futabarosaurus, which looks really fantastic, so I'm just gonna place it right over here. Okay, there's a Futabarosaurus in this illustration. Okay, next we have a red T-Rex. I think we can just place this T-Rex along with the other one over here. Okay, fantastic. We have a Spinosaurus, and accordingly to this illustration, this playmat, there's a Spinosaurus right over here next to the river. So I'm just gonna place it right over here. Next, we have some raptors. In fact, we have two raptors over here. So just gonna place them in the enclosure. We have two raptors in this cage, so they look really fantastic. Next, what about this? A pteranodon. A pteranodon is right over at the other corner, which is really too far for me to reach, so I'm just gonna place it right over here for now. And let's move on to the next one. We have a Stegosaurus, which is right at this corner, the bottom right corner, which you guys can't see. Okay, and the next one, the brand new Mosasaurus figure. This is really fantastic. The Mosasaurus illustration is right at this corner. Okay, just gonna place it right here. Brachiosaurus. Where is the Brachiosaurus? Okay, it's next to this breach. You guys can see the long neck dinosaur. And next one we have a Triceratops. The Triceratops, where is the Triceratops? Over here. Okay, it's just gonna place it here. We have another huge T-Rex. So I'm gonna put the T-Rex at this enclosure as well. And let's move on to the next one. We have a Smilodon. And where is the Smilodon? It's right at this cage. Another T-Rex. So basically we have 4 T-Rexes, and that is just brilliant. Okay, so we have like a family of T-Rexes. Fantastic. And the last one, which is a Triceratops. And where can I place this Triceratops? Okay, right over here. As you guys can hear, the Triceratops can produce some really cool roaring sounds, okay? So right now, it's time for us to take a close look at this prehistoric island adventure playset, okay? Wow, take a look at this, really wonderful. So right now, it's time for us to take a tour at this Dinosaur Island adventure, okay? So let's go in. As you guys can see, there are 2 entrances, and we have a huge logo of this Dinosaur Island adventure greeting us. So let's go in. We have an explorer with us, okay? This one comes with this playset, really fantastic. So the first enclosure that we are looking at is this Velociraptors section. Fantastic. As you guys can see, we have 2 raptors on the playmat, and this is really perfect. We have 2 raptors figures as well. Really awesome, okay? So let's move on to the next attraction. And the next attraction we have over here is the Ankylosaurus. What a beautiful dinosaur, okay? Take a look at those armor. Really nice. I love this club at the end of the tail. And take a look at that illustration. It looks exactly the same as the figurine, okay? And moving on, let's move on. We have this beautiful thing which we can just rotate. This is like a carousel, okay? So what you can do is that you can place this dinosaur figure over here, and there's a lever for you to push. Okay, let me just adjust it. And take a look at this. Really awesome, okay? So basically you can place any dinosaur, and the Ankylosaurus is just perfect because of its tail. So it goes into this whipping action, okay? Really fantastic. And let's move on to the next section, which is over here. And this section over here, as you guys can see, there is like a lake with a Futabosaurus inside of it. And what is this? A prehistoric marine creature, I'm not too sure. And as you guys can see, we have a beautiful, beautiful Futabosaurus figurine, okay? Such a long neck and 4 flippers, really nice. So placing this over here is just perfect. And let's move on to the next attraction. Oh, we can see some Parasaurolophus, which are really fantastic, but we do not have any figures from Takara Tomy of this dinosaur yet, so hopefully they can come up with them really soon, okay? And let's move on. And next to the other entrance, we actually have a Stegosaurus over here, and this one looks fantastic. As you guys can see, it looks exactly the same as the Stegosaurus figure that we have. So how cool is that? All you need to do is just to place this over here, okay? And let's move on. Moving on, we have this Smilodon, the saber-toothed tiger, or saber-toothed cat, okay? And this saber-toothed tiger actually came with this prehistoric man. This prehistoric man is known as the Homo neanderthalensis, okay? Very cool, okay? As you guys can see, they look exactly the same. Really cool. And let's move on. And moving on, we have the Brachiosaurus. As you guys can see, the Brachiosaurus is bending its neck over here to fit on those little shrubs and bushes. So what I'm gonna do is right now, it's that I'm gonna do it the same way and bend its neck down, similarly to the illustration, okay? How cool is that? Okay, and let's see, what do we have over here? Okay, we have a pteranodon which is resting on top of the tree, but this guy shouldn't be here. Okay, he should be at another area. Okay, but take a look at this tree, nicely done as well. So moving on, we have this bridge over here, and what is underneath this bridge is a huge prehistoric marine reptile, and this one is of course known as Mosasaurus. And of course we have a Mosasaurus figure, and this one, it's awesome. It looks just like the illustration in the river. How cool is that? Okay, of course we have this bridge which is really wonderful, and next to the bridge we have this carnivorous dinosaur known as Spinosaurus, the spine lizard. As you guys can see, we have this beautiful illustration of the Spinosaurus at the side of the river. Okay, really cool. Okay, so basically these two are exactly the same. Awesome. Okay, so the Spinosaurus is actually it actually came in a 2-pack edition together with this T-Rex over here. Okay, and it comes with this. It came with this little nest of eggs and this little fish. I'm not too sure what's the name of this, can't really remember it. And moving on, we have this Stegosaurus, and hopefully Takara Tomy will be able to produce a Stegosaurus model very soon, and that will be really awesome. Okay, at the top of this bridge we have this beautiful boulder. Okay, this beautiful boulder which you can just rotate it. Okay, I'm gonna place a figure right over here. Okay, and I'm gonna rotate this boulder and push it right down like this. So take a look at this. Okay, this tree is blocking it, so I have to move it aside. So let's try this again. Really cool. Okay, so this boulder can actually roll all the way down to this slope over here. So let's try this again. Really awesome. Okay, this is so cool. And let's move on to the next one. Okay, this one over here, it's pretty cool as well. You can actually lift this flap up like that, and you can place a dinosaur inside. Okay, so let me just do it for you guys to have a look. Hopefully I can do it with one hand. I'm not too sure whether I can do this. Okay, gonna place the T-Rex in. Wow, this is really tough. Okay, doing it with one hand is not easy, but let me just try again. Okay, gonna place the feet in. Yeah, we are done. Okay, so basically what you can do is that you can push the T-Rex all the way inside. Okay, and then you press this button and out springs. Okay, just spring forward. Really cool. And let's move on to the next section. The next section is the prehistoric animal section. As you guys can see, an adult woolly mammoth as well as a baby one. So yeah, so we have the figures over here. So what I like about this playmat is that it actually features all the toys that you can collect from the Takara Tomy series. So that is really awesome. So if you move on, you can see a raptor over here. Okay, and what is this? Is this like a Stegosaurus? So that is cool. So probably Takara Tomy will be coming out with a Stegosaurus figure very soon. Okay, and that will be fantastic. Oh, and this one over here looks like a Tyrannosaurus Rex. We have 4 T-Rexes over here. Okay, 3 over here and 1 and under the cave. So probably I'm gonna put a T-Rex over here so that, you know, we have consistent T-Rexes all over the park. And as you guys can see, there are 2 pteranodons, or rather a group of pteranodons breaking out from its enclosure. and that reminds me of the scene from Jurassic World, okay? So what I'm gonna do right now is that I'm gonna place the Pteranodon over here. And next to the Pteranodon, as you guys can see, there are two Apatosaurus. So look at this. Really cool. Oops. The camera just fall off, okay? So yeah, Apatosaurus, and hopefully we will get the Apatosaurus as well. And what is this? This little dinosaur over here, it looks like an Ankylosaurus, but also looks a little bit like a Euplocephalus, okay? So let's go on, okay? This section over here, it's the T-Rex section, as you guys can see. A huge T-Rex breaking out from the cage. As you guys can see, we have two T-Rexes over here. Very nice. This one has some sounds to it. So there's a switch underneath it. So once you turn it on, and you adjust the mouth like this, it will produce some roaring sounds. So that is very cool. Okay, so we have reached this Triceratops section. So over here you can see two Triceratops, one baby Triceratops and one huge one over here. Okay, so we have a green one, and this green one is the one with sounds. So switch it on like this, move this through, and it will produce different sounds. Very cool sounds, okay? Of course, we have a standard Triceratops from the individual pack, and this one is a khaki brown Triceratops. Very nice. And over here, I think we can see a preview of the next dinosaur that we can be getting. It could be the Pachycephalosaurus, okay, and that will be super awesome. Okay, I think we have missed out one prehistoric animal, or rather a few of them, okay? This is a Dimetrodon, and this Dimetrodon, it's we do not have a figure from Takara Tomy yet, and if they can come up with one which is Dimetrodon, that will be super awesome, okay? Yeah, so that's all. So this is the whole Dinosaur Island playset from Takara Tomy, and this is every single dinosaur and prehistoric animals figure that you can get from Takara Tomy. So how cool is that? Okay, so this is the entire collection. So I hope that you guys enjoy this video, and if you do, just give it a thumbs up, share it, leave me a comment. You guys know I read every single one of them, and I try my best to reply to each and every one of you, okay? So that's all for today's video. Why not check out these 4 other videos that I've recommended for you guys. I'm pretty sure that you guys will like it, okay? So I'll see you soon in the next video. Goodbye.